Institute, and there is no doubt about it, we are heading into some trying and turbulent times that are likely going to affect us in our personal as well as our professional lives. So how can you be at your best when things are seemingly at their worst? I'd like to share with you a tool from our coaching and consulting practice that we use to help leaders anticipate and navigate issues that might be emotionally challenging. These are precognitive triggers that, if we're not careful, can bring out the worst in us and make a challenging situation even more difficult. So what are the sources of these triggers that you must look out for in the days and weeks to come? This tool is in the form of a mnemonic device to remind us of those precognitive conditions that can sabotage us. The acronym is SCARF. S stands for status, and in the days and weeks to come, there will certainly be challenges to who's in charge, who exercises authority, and how, and this can be a very triggering condition for many of us. There's going to be a lack of certainty. Some of us have a high tolerance for ambiguity, and others of us not so much. And those who do not have a high tolerance for ambiguity are going to find the next days and weeks to come to be very challenging. Autonomy is another trigger point. As restrictions and limits are increased, those of us with needs of freedom and to do our own thing are going to be triggered and may act out due to restrictions to our autonomy. Relatedness and relationships may also be sources of stress and emotional triggers. People will be preoccupied with the effects this is going to have on others, the relationships with them, as well as our ability to connect will be challenged in the days and weeks to come. And finally, our sense of fairness may be disrupted going forward. It's easy to tolerate inequity and lack of fairness when there's low stress, but in high stress situations, we often fall into the blame game to rationalize why things are happening to us that are out of our control, and these issues around fairness and inequity can be a challenge. I hope this has been a useful learning video for you. And if you would like to engage a coach to help you or someone else be at their best when things are seemingly at their worst, please write me directly and we can have an exploratory discussion. Thank you and have a great day.